What's good, YouTube? And welcome to the house. I've just crawled out of bed, got a message from Simo, the ban list is freaking out, so here we are, React Andy time. Simo wouldn't prank me, right? And we've got Forbidden and Limited list May 17th, effective from May 17th. That's gonna hit the YCS, right? Like, people were ready, they have their deck. That's kind of big. Cards that are forbidden cannot be used. 1 copy limited, 2 copy semi-limited. Next update after this will be in a few months. Alright, okay, let's go ahead and scroll through and see what we've got. Do we have a huge list? Do we have an unbanned list? Do we have little slaps to the format? So far, absolutely nothing. Okay, and Mecha Phantom Beast Aurora Dawn. They did hit the Dawn after giving the Deskbot a holo upgrade. I did not really think they would do that immediately. I thought it would be one list. They've just reprinted Hulk and the combo's still there and it's not taking over the meta. We have a natural shakeup with the branded, but they actually did go ahead and put Dawn on the list. A lot of people calling that one, of course, they want that engine to be hurt a little more rather than just, you know, ban Hulk. Another card goes to the list for Hulk. All right. Anything else here happening? We've got Meow Meow Moo banned and Anaconda banned. That is huge. Anaconda joining the list is amazing. That is actually pretty good for the game. I've gone back and forth. Is the fusion card the problem? Is Anaconda the problem card? Konami wasn't going to start to actually be creative with card design and stop naming things fusion like they did with Invocation, right? To where then Anaconda just couldn't use it. You also have Meow Meow Moo. I was wondering how they would approach prank kids with how often it's actually in Top Cut. But with all of these hits, it's really actually just clearing the way for branded Despia so far. You're like leveling the competition and field a lot so far. Although I guess Sword Soul is still perfectly fine right now, right? Ding Wong's still on the list. I'm happy with that one. That is nice to see there. So many people speculating that it might come off due to you having that trap reprinted. And that is all. So the only changes were 3 links into the ban section. That's about average. 3. The limit's usually the bigger shakeup, right? Let's go through and see what they've got for us. And we have Jet Synchro on the back, excuse me. Well, yeah, Aurora Dawn's gone, right? And that's really good for the synchros for Dama. And we have a Monkey Board, the back Pendulum Best deck. Let's go. With the new Pendulum Mommy link out, that's kind of a nice change to see. The 1-card scale isn't all that powerful without something like, you know, Astrograph lever. Like, it's good. It's a good change. Red Rose Dragon Limited new. You are limited on how you're comboing with Red Rose. That's interesting. That's a little bit of a weird one to me. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section on the Red Rose Dragon Limit. Yada? No! The longest lived guy on the ban list is free. I have a graded BGS like 9.5 Yada. I suppose it is time for me to sell. That is hilarious. So Yada is finally free. The infamy, the symbolism on the ban list, he's finally okay to come off the terror that once was in 2004. Crystron Hulk is limited to 1. That really doesn't do a ton. Most decks aren't playing multiple Hulks that are playing Hulk, but nice to see him at least approach the list to ready people for him to maybe get banned. This is definitely a good list so far. Shooting Riser Dragon Limited. What are you doing with the Synchro Hulk? What are you doing? Like, these hits, nobody's playing more than 1 Shooting Riser Dragon. Is this because of, like, Fairy Tail Snow? What is Fairy Tail Snow? Yeah, it's still at the 1. What are you doing, Konami? These are silly. Shooting Riser Dragon, huh? That deserved the list. Change of Heart? Are you kidding me? Yo! Okay, a lot of people have said this one can come back. I'm like, dude, they have mind control at 1, and you actually put change of heart off the ban list. I think this may end up being Snatch Steal 2.0, where people go, yeah, we're gonna end up going back with that one. Definitely a lot more power to going second decks, though. You would figure Triple Tactics Talent would be, you know, you're gonna be playing 3 of those in order to counter meta stuff, but like, change of heart, being able to take stuff like Baroness, pop your opponent's monster, and continue to combo off, that's going to be huge after forcing negates too. Wow. I really did not see that one coming. So we've got a bit of a huge shakeup going into the YCS. And Time Seal. Yeah, Time Seal was fine to come off. I figured they would eventually do this one. Like, Time Seal, yes, you can loop it, my brother. You can lock people out. What an unfun experience in Yu-Gi-Oh! But past the Omni Negate 7 stuff boards and floodgates, this was perfectly fine to come back to Yu-Gi-Oh! That's not a freak out moment. Dynamite Knight goes to 2. Ben 10 gets semi'd. There were no, like, hits to Drytron that I saw. That's kind of okay. I guess Drytron's taken more of a backseat, but okay. Tenki semi'd. I actually told people in the stream I thought it was a good pickup, that Tenki could start to peel off. That's crazy. I was like, yeah, I could see Tenki eventually going off, and I think it's a really good pickup for the ulti right now as it's gone down over time. Oh, it's going to be a good market watch today. Fusion Destiny is still semi'd. You have Pot of Desires going to 2. I like that. I even said I felt like the OCG semi-limit list was a lot more interesting doing stuff like that. We also see Trickstar Light Stage bump up to 2. Why Wall of Revealing Light? The card that can put your life points immediately where you want it? Like what? Why? I don't like that. I sincerely, it's only for degeneracy that Wall of Revealing Light exists. Personally, I'm a little shaky, but we'll see what happens. Desires at 2, amazing. Really good move. I like that. Tenki, about time. Tri-Brigade was falling off as is. Yes, you have Tri-Brigade, the branded and stuff, I suppose. Ben 10, I don't think it's already time to be helping Drytron, but okay. Let's see what else we've got. We got Night Assailant, no longer on the list. Was limited, and I feel like that's going to be errata, right? You got an errata for that? I mean, the reprint that they did in the Hidden Arsenal didn't have an errata. That's Infinite Loops, my brother, without an errata. Trishula, no longer on the list. Wow. We're looping people's hands in 2022. Mirage Stalio, A Hero Lives, Salmon Great Circle, and Scapegoat. All 2-3 of them things. Scapegoat was about time. It's way too slow. It really didn't matter to modern gameplay versus all the other token generators. You can't summon the same turn you're doing it, so you can't even do, like, tricks synchroing on your opponent's turn or whatever with it. Circle and Mirage Stalio, we're going to see solid back at events to a degree. A Hero Lives, I feel like it's about time. It's about time. You pay half your life points just to get Ash Blossomed. Like, give it to them. But Trishula is the only move to 3 that I am not super appreciative of. I feel like Trishula to 3 is just dangerous. Unlike Change of Heart, where, like, yes, it's a one-of, you have to hard draw it, you have other comparables in the game. There's not really a comparable to Trishula, who hits the graveyard, the hand, and the field, besides Necros of Trishula, where also you have Omega ripping from hand. I feel like something's going to give there, some deck's going to appear, but maybe we're past the time where that's the major threat to Yu-Gi-Oh! Through hand traps versus other decks that could also do it. What do you guys think of the ban list? This is a huge shakeup before the YCS. Did your deck get wrecked if you are going? Let me know in the comment section down below, and what is your game plan changing? We'll probably do a market watch later in the day. Obvious moves happening. I wonder what else is going to be going around. I had almost entire market watch prepared as is, so it's going to be a long one. And what did you think of the ban list itself? I think it was a big shakeup, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of needed it. Oh, wait, what's missing? What's not here? Artifact Scythe. Artifact Scythe is nowhere to be found, or Dagda, huh? Ooh, that's gonna leave a sour taste in some people's mouth, isn't it? Yeah, probably.